All right, guys, well, I'm back today with an overview of a massive red dot, the Romeo 7. Today, we're going to be discussing why you might want something like this in 2023 and all of the specs and features and a complete overview of this red dot. I want to give a huge shout out to Optics Planet for sending this over to the channel for us to try out and including the code 704TAC or 704TAC for 5% off your Optics Planet order. They've got a ton of different Sig Sauer red dots, and this is one of the ones I recommended. It's also on sale right now for about $192, so that's going to save you a lot of money and drop the price even more after that Optics Planet code 704TAC. I also want to give a shout out to this upside down box of Callaway Ballistics 223. These guys shipped over the 223 to help make this video, and they just did price drops on 9mm. They have Subsonic 300 Blackout and even 6.5 Creedmoor, and I have the code 704 Tactical for free shipping on ammo orders over $200. Definitely check these guys out. Now, in a nutshell, this reminds me of the old school larger aim points like the Comp M4, the Patrol Rifle, which is a more modern day aim point. But this is going to be a half or a third of the price, or even a fourth of the price of some of those optics, but give you the same feel. This one runs off of a AA battery, and one of the first reasons why I would recommend this is because the batteries are so convenient and easy to change out, but you won't change them out much because they're good for up to 62,500 hours. That is blowing me away with the battery life. The next thing I want to discuss is it's built like a tank, and it has a QD mount built into the mount itself, so it's really easy to swap from rifle to rifle. The other cool thing is this is IPX7 waterproof rated, so it's fully submergible, lending it to be a truly duty grade battle rifle optic. But again, we are talking sub $200, especially after that discount code. All of the information and specs and features can be had on the website, but it does feature a 2 MOA dot, and you guys can read all of those detailed specs and features on the side. This one also has motion activation, so you can set the brightness with the dial located on the back, and then it automatically turns on and off when it senses motion, making it perfect for a personal defense rifle or a duty grade rifle, because you don't want to be fumbling with buttons or knobs in a personal defense situation. You'll just pick this up and go. Now, the other good thing about this is it does have a larger viewing window than some of those micro dots, allowing it to be good because that objective lens diameter is 30mm. It gives you a little bit more room to be not quite on the back of the red dot, but if the dot is still on target, you're going to hit it. It also includes flip-up lens covers, which is a nice touch, and the tools for the turrets are built in here to adjust everything. It locks up rock solid, and it hasn't shifted zero. It also has some of the clearest glass I've seen on a red dot outside some of the aim points that I've used, and again, we are talking about sub $200. The dot gets insanely bright enough for every single lighting condition, and it also gets dim enough for every single application you can possibly think of. This truly is kind of punching way above its weight class and competing with the aim points, but at a much more affordable price, and I can highly recommend it. I wanted to build a more retro style build with the BCM rail system, the light up at the top, the quad rail. It just felt right to put it on this build, and man, is this one of my go-to rifles now. I've been running way too many rounds through this, just kind of testing out this new build setup, and I've fallen in love with this overall optic, and I can highly recommend it. I'll definitely be grabbing a couple more for these retro style builds. Now, if you're building a streamlined like M-Lock rifle, a more minimalist, lightweight design, this probably isn't the optic for you. It's a little bit heavy, it's a little bit big, and there's other optics that are a little bit smaller that still have larger viewing windows. But in a nutshell, if you don't mind a chunky boy sitting on top of your rifle, this is a must-have for that M4 style built like a tank build. I've fallen in love with it. I think you will too. If you want more information about this, you can head to the description below and find my campsite page. I also have an Instagram, Twitter, Patreon page, and channel memberships for exclusive members-only content and daily deals. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely do so and follow me on those other platforms to stay in tune with all the best deals I find on the internet. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.